Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we are starting a brand new series on one of the most widely used concept in generative AI world, that is RAG, which stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation. So RAG has becoming a core technique behind many modern AI applications. Whenever you see an AI system given accurate, context-aware answers using your own data, there is a high chance RAG is working behind the scenes. That's why this topic is extremely important for anyone working with Gen AI in 2025 and beyond. To help you to understand RAG from scratch to expert level, I have designed this series into three parts. So the first chapter, we will break it down like what is traditional LLM, what problems do traditional LLM faces, what is RAG and why do we need it, and we'll see the workflows of traditional LLM versus RAG workflow with some real use cases. And then in part number 2, we'll go with the advanced RAG concepts where we will cover what is chunking strategies, vector embedding, hybrid search, and many more. And finally, we will build a complete RAG application using Azure services. So this entire series is going to be extremely helpful for freshers, developer, or anyone entering into the generative AI space who wants to understand how LLM works, what happens behind the scenes, and how to build a production ready RAG application. So sit back, relax, and let's get started with chapter number 1 to understand what is RAG and how does it work in the generative AI world. So now let's try to understand what RAG actually is. RAG stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation. This means that the AI does not rely only on its internal memory or pre-trained data. Instead, it retrieves information from your own documents or knowledge base, and then use that information to generate an accurate, context-aware answers. So in simple term, RAG is equal to retrieval of real data from your documents plus generate an accurate answers using the LLM. So because of this retrieval step, the AI becomes more reliable, more accurate, and more aligned with your private data. So let's assume we have a basic generative AI application that uses large language model, call it as LLMs. So for example, a user sends a questions or query to the LLM models. Then the LLM model processes the query and generate an answer based on the information it was trained on, which means a millions of data points available during the training, and returns the response to the user. So this is the traditional LLM workflow, which is very simple, but here is a catch. LLM generates answer based on the probability or using whatever the knowledge is already inside the model, or the data which is present, or the model that trained on the particular data. According to that, it generates an out. So now imagine a situation where user asks a different question. Suppose we have working with a company and that company have a different policies, and suppose users ask a questions like what are the policies of our company. This is a private and internal company specific information, and this data is not part of the LLM models or LLM's training data document. So they cannot read your private files, and they cannot browse your company's internal knowledge base. So what happens then? So the model doesn't know the real answers, it generates answers from the probability, and because of that, the LLM starts hallucinating. What does that mean? So basically, hallucination means the model tries to guess the answer based on the probability, but the answer is not accurate, not reliable, and sometimes completely made up. So this is one of the most biggest limitations of traditional LLMs. And since LLM cannot access private or uploaded information, we need a mechanism that allows AI to fetch the correct documents, extract the right information, and generate an accurate answer. This is exactly what RAG does. Instead of hallucinating, the model retrieves the relevant data from the provided knowledge base and then generate the final answer based on the fact, not a guess. So now let's try to understand what happens inside a RAG workflow and how the entire process works behind the scenes. So in normal LLM setup, the user questions goes directly to the LLM, but in the RAG workflow, things happen differently. So for example, the user sends a query or questions, but instead of sending that questions or query directly to the LLM, the query first goes to the vector database. The query is converted into the embeddings, the system takes the user's query, convert it into a natural vector called an embedding, and uses this vector to search inside the vector database. And then the vector database contains your private or company specific information, all stored using the data ingestion pipeline ahead of time. Based on this similarity, the system retrieves the most relevant chunk of information from our stored documents and retrieve the context and send that context to the LLM models. And then LLM does not guess anymore. Now it receives a user's original questions and retrieved context from the vector database, and then LLM generates an accurate answer using both the query and the retrieved context. Then the LLM produces a factual, grounded, and high accurate response. This is the entire and behind the scenes system is what we call RAG workflow. So now that we understand the RAG workflow, how a user query goes to the vector database, retrieves the right context, and then LLM generates the final answer. Now it's time to explore another important part. How does your private company data actually get stored inside the vector database? How does all the policies, department specific information end up as an embeddings? So for example, as we know, every company has their internal information and different departments. For example, a company have this HR policies, department specific documents, employee guidelines, and process documents. Then that data can be exist in many different formats like PDF, Word files, text file, unstructured notes, email, or scanned documents. So basically we have the data, but it's not ready for the LLMs. So for that we have to fine tune that LLMs with the company data. But there is an issue. The fine tuning is very expensive. It requires large data sets. It required regular updates if policy change, and it doesn't guarantee accurate retrieval of long or specific documents. So fine tuning does not store actual document. It only learns pattern. So this is why the fine tuning is not the best approach for the private company knowledge. To achieve or to find out the solution, instead of fine tuning, RAG uses a vector database as an external storage layer. So instead of fine tuning, RAG uses a vector database and external storage layer. To store our data in a vector database, we create a process called data ingestion pipeline. So basically this pipeline prepares and converts our documents so that the AI can search them properly. So now let's try to understand what happens inside this ingestion pipeline. So once we start the data ingestion, so in that we'll take data which is in different format like PDFs, Excels, notes, and any other format. And then once the data is getting, then we'll parse that data into a clean text and then AI can read them. So once the data is parsed, then we'll break it into a small pieces or chunks. So because LLM cannot process very large documents directly, and the chunking improves accuracy and reduce hallucination. Each chunk become a small meaningful part of the overall documents. And then finally chunk will be converted into the embeddings. Now each chunk of text is passed through the embedding model. This model converts the text into a vector, which is nothing but a numerical representation of chapter meaning. So instead of raw text, the database stores the text chunk. It's a vector representation. This vector can help the system to find similar or relevant information when users ask a question. And finally, we store the vector, the original chunk of text metadata inside the vector database. And now that private data is stored in the vector form, the RAG workflow becomes simple. So we have already seen that once user sends a questions or query, then that questions is converted into the embeddings. Then the vector database performs similar search and it returns the most relevant chunk, which is called as context. And then context plus the user's question is sent to the LLM models, and then the LLM models then generate factual accurate answer based on the real company data. This is how RAG eliminates hallucination and gives highly reliable answers. So in short, injection pipeline prepares your data, vector database stores your data, and RAG retrieves your data, and then LLMs generate accurate output. So this is all about RAG and what happens behind the scenes. How your private company data is stored in the vector database and how LLM uses that knowledge to retrieve the information and generate accurate, reliable results. So in the next chapter, we'll move into the advanced concept of RAG, where we will explore the topics like different chunking strategies, how vector database work in detail, hybrid search, and many more. So make sure you stay tuned for chapter 2. So if you found this video very helpful, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe to support the channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section. I'll be happy to help you. And as I always say, keep learning, happy coding, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, have a great day.